the way I kind of stepped back from Hollywood at one point, you know, being the highest paid actor in Hollywood. Yeah. But I felt like, you know, it was a ceiling right there, and I wanted more. It wasn't enough.
He said it was for religious reasons. He didn't want to cuss, and he didn't want to smoke weed on camera.
It's fascinating how some of the prominent figures from yesteryears have faded from the Hollywood limelight. These are the entertainers who once graced our screens with laughter and charm, such as Chris Tucker, a fixture in the 90s and early 2000s with hits like the Friday movies and the Rush Hour series. However, as time marched forward, Tucker's career encountered turbulence, leaving many wondering about his whereabouts. Speculation arises that Ice Cube, Tucker's industry comrade, might shed light on Tucker's Hollywood journey. The unforgiving nature of Hollywood becomes apparent, even for seasoned talents like Ice Cube, who has witnessed firsthand its harsh impact on celebrities. In 1995, Chris Tucker joined forces with Ice Cube in the iconic film Friday, where Tucker's portrayal of Smokey became legendary. However, when the sequel, Next Friday, rolled around 5 years later, something was amiss. Smokey was noticeably absent. It emerged that despite Tucker's acclaimed performance in the first Friday, he declined to reprise his role for the sequel, citing religious reasons. Tucker's decision stemmed not only from religious convictions, but also from a desire to chart a different creative path, one devoid of profanity or drug use, especially with his son's presence, whom he wished to shield from such influences. Tucker's reluctance to participate in the sequel wasn't solely religious. He also aimed to distance himself from promoting drug use, considering the popularity of the first film. Despite initially keeping this reason private, Tucker eventually shared it, mindful of the messages he conveyed to his audience. Thus, Tucker's career trajectory shifted as he sought roles that aligned more with his personal values, marking a departure from the comedic style that initially propelled him to fame. Following his success in the Rush Hour series, Tucker aimed to diversify his roles and showcase his acting versatility. However, Hollywood's trajectory for him veered differently. As the buzz surrounding Rush Hour waned, Tucker struggled to secure roles, leading to a noticeable absence from the industry. Financial setbacks, including unpaid taxes and real estate troubles, compounded his challenges despite his substantial earnings from the franchise. Despite these setbacks, Tucker's career is on the upswing, with notable projects like the sports drama Air and the highly anticipated Rush Hour 4. His resilience is evident as he continues to perform and rebuild his net worth, signaling a comeback after weathering financial and career adversities. Tucker's journey highlights the unforgiving nature of Hollywood, where even established talents face daunting challenges. Chris Tucker's experiences aren't unique in Hollywood. Other celebrities, like Mo'Nique, have encountered similar struggles, facing obstacles in an industry rife with power dynamics and disparities. Mo'Nique, an Oscar-winning actress, found herself at odds with industry heavyweights after refusing to promote the film Precious without fair compensation. Despite facing pressure and backlash, Mo'Nique stood firm in her principles, highlighting the ongoing challenges of fairness and equity in Hollywood. For him, it's as if the Hollywood powers that be made him jump through hoops to regain his spot in the spotlight. Next up is Columbus Short, the actor who charmed us in Stomp the Yard and as Harrison on Scandal. He had charisma for days, and we all thought he was on the road to Hollywood greatness. But here comes the twist. Columbus Short's off-screen life spiraled into a wild drama, with reports of domestic issues and substance use surfacing, overshadowing his red carpet moments. In 2014, he shocked everyone by announcing his departure from Scandal, a show beloved by fans and praised by critics. Leaving Scandal wasn't just about losing a steady job. It meant saying goodbye to a major platform that had put him in the Hollywood spotlight. And you know how it goes, when the spotlight fades, it becomes harder to land those great roles. Suddenly, the offers weren't coming in like they used to, and his presence in Hollywood seemed to fade faster than last season's fashion trends. But don't hit pause just yet. Columbus Short, the comeback kid, decided to face the music. He took some time off to sort out his personal issues and plan his Hollywood comeback. After all, life's a journey, right? Let's see where Columbus's Hollywood story heads next. Finally, let's discuss Darius McCrary, known for his role as Eddie Winslow in the classic sitcom Family Matters. Back in the 90s, he was a big deal, becoming a household name and securing his place in American pop culture. However, life after Family Matters wasn't all sunshine in Hollywood. McCrary found himself trapped in a typecasting maze. While playing Eddie Winslow made him famous, breaking free from that image proved to be as challenging as solving a Rubik's Cube. Casting directors and fans couldn't see him as anyone other than the Winslow Kid, making it hard to land roles that showcased his full talent. This struggle with typecasting is a common tale in Hollywood. Post Family Matters, he tried his hand at various TV and movie projects, but let's be honest, none quite matched the fame he gained as Eddie Winslow. McCreary's journey sheds light on a bigger issue, especially for child actors transitioning to adult roles. It's like trying to find your way out of a maze blindfolded. McCreary's story reflects the challenges many actors face in breaking free from their past characters. Fast forward to today, and McCreary is still in the game, taking on diverse roles and exploring different creative adventures. His resilience and dedication in the face of typecasting obstacles serve as a Hollywood survival guide. Credit to Darius McCreary for remaining authentic amidst the tumultuous journey of Tinseltown. Now, let's commend Halle Berry, the Hollywood trailblazer whose story resembles a roller coaster ride filled with peaks, valleys, and groundbreaking moments. Remember when she shattered barriers by clinching the Oscar for Best Actress in Monsters Ball back in 2002? That was a pivotal moment, making her the first Black woman to secure that esteemed accolade and reshaping Hollywood's diversity landscape. However, life post-Oscar win wasn't all glitz and glamour for Berry. Despite her triumph, finding roles that truly highlighted her talent proved as daunting as navigating a maze blindfolded. Her Academy Award victories highlighted a broader issue: the struggle for substantial and nuanced roles for Black actresses in Hollywood, even those with established skills and critical acclaim. It seemed like Hollywood was entrenched in a diversity rut.
Being the highest paid actor in Hollywood, but I felt like, it was a ceiling right there, and I wanted more. It wasn't enough.
He said it was for religious reasons. He didn't want to cuss, and he didn't want to smoke weed on camera.
Berry's journey post-Oscar had its share of ups and downs. Some of her film choices raised eyebrows, and her personal struggles played out in the public eye. Being in the spotlight wasn't always smooth sailing. There was constant scrutiny and unspoken pressure to continually prove herself, irrespective of the accolades on her shelf. Yet, Berry's resilience,
being the highest paid actor in Hollywood, but I felt like, it was a ceiling right there, and I wanted more. It wasn't enough.
He said it was for religious reasons. He didn't want to cuss, and he didn't want to smoke weed on camera.
Shines through amidst these obstacles. She remains steadfast in her authenticity, actively seeking out diverse roles and combating typecasting. Moreover, she ventured behind the camera as a director with projects like Bruised, showcasing her multifaceted talent and establishing herself as a formidable force not just on screen, but also behind the scenes. Let's raise a toast to Halle Berry for not only making history, but also navigating the tempests of Hollywood with grace, strength, and undeniable talent.